So you're thinking about moving out of the city area, moving up to the Collingwood, Wasaga Beach, Creemore, Stayner area? Well, you won't regret it. It's a great place to live. It's a great place to raise a family and lots of things for your kids to do. So I'm going to just quickly walk you through some of the activities you can get your kids involved in if you move to the area. Because a lot of people think when you move up to the country or into smaller communities that there's nothing for the kids to do. Well, there is so much for the kids to do. You will be out every night of the week pretty near. So for starters, there are tons of playgrounds in the area. So if you have little wee kids that aren't quite yet ready to jump into soccer and baseball or hockey or whatever, there are lots and lots of parks. Two that I want to bring to your attention. There are tons, but I just can't go through them all. There's just way too many. One is Sunset Point Park here. So that's right off Pretty River Parkway in Collingwood. So as soon as you come into Collingwood and you're following Highway 26 and you take a right-hand turn at Toyota and you follow that around till you get to Raglan Street, right there, Raglan, swing that around and that brings you to a really nice park. Fantastic for watching sunsets. They're actually just putting in a new playground for the kids. They had a great one before, but I guess they felt that it was time to put in a new one. So great place. There's also a really nice little pebbly beach there. It's not a sandy beach. Wasaga Beach is all sand, but Collingwood is pebbly, rocky. So it's a good idea to wear your water shoes. The other one I really want to bring to your attention to for winter time and little kids is we're going to just go right over to Wasaga Beach because there's a really great park. It's kind of a hidden little gem. Not very many people know about it. It's called the William Arnell Park. So right there, right where my cursor is. So all you do is you take County Road 92, which is Moseley Street, into Wasaga Beach. Take 45th Street south, right there. That's right at the Canadian Tire and Superstore. Take that south till you hit Wasaga Sands. Follow Wasaga Sands all the way around there until you see William Arnell Park. Fantastic little hill for kids, even right up into the teens. So it's a great spot. You can stand, if the parents don't want to go down the hill, they can stand at the top of the hill and watch their kids go down, and it's not very far to drag your kids back up the hill. Trust me, I've done it hundreds of times, so that's a great little park. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about are places to take your kids for indoor physical activity, like swimming lessons. So they have the YMCA. There's one in Collingwood and one in Wasaga Beach. There's also a swim club up in Collingwood as well, up by Home Depot and the new fire department. So that's another great spot to go for kids for indoor swimming. And they at the YMCA and the Recplex in Wasaga Beach, they both have fitness facilities. You know, exercise classes. They have. Even some of them have martial arts, but we're going to get into that in a minute. I'm going to talk about that because there's other things here. So the other thing, if they're not into indoor stuff, how about skate parks? If your kids are into skateboards or if they're into biking and stuff like that, there are a couple of great ones. Collingwood has a skateboard park over by the fire hall, and then Wasaga Beach has another great skateboard park right at the Recplex. So it's called the Oakwood Outdoor Skating Park, but it's right beside the Recplex. Everybody knows where the Recplex is, then you know where the skateboard park is. There's also a dog park there as well. So if you have dogs and you want to take your dogs and kids at the same time, you can actually watch both at the same time there. There's also a little wee bike park there. Not just a skateboard park, but a bike park with little hills and that, so kids can go up and they can have a lot of fun. I took my kids when they were little, and they loved it. They absolutely loved it. So then we'll get into the next one is mountain biking. So there are lots of places to take your kids mountain biking. So, and if you're not interested in going yourself, you can always take them to a mountain biking facility. There is one up at Blue Mountain, and there's also the Mansfield Outdoor Rec Center, which they do mountain biking there as well. And there's also Hardwood Hills, which is closer to Barrie. But also great spot for kids. They have races. They have fun races for kids too. Just absolutely great thing for kids to do to get outside. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is martial arts. There are tons of martial arts studios, and I just bring this one up here. This is Maisie's Martial Arts Academy, and she was rated like #1 teacher in 2021 for kids I mean, her resume list is extensive, and she does really well from kids. Kids just love her and gravitate toward her. But there are other martial arts studios as well. So if she's filled up, there are lots of others. So another good activity for the kids. Another one is arenas. So pretty much, a lot of kids up here and parents get involved in hockey and figure skating in the wintertime. So there are a number of arenas. There's practically every town has its arena. So Collingwood has 2 arenas. So they have a curling arena, and then they have the Collingwood Eddie Bush Memorial Arena, and then Wasaga Beach has the Wasaga Stars arena. They also have an outdoor skating park as well. And some of the communities, Stayner used to have one. They have it's hit and miss. Collingwood hit and miss too. But Stayner has a good arena. Feversham has a good arena. Even Creemore, little Creemore here. It's not marked. There's Creemore right there. It has a good arena as well. Honeywood up here, small community. Towns like Honeywood, you blink, you miss it. But they got an arena. Creemore's a little bigger. It's about 1,200 people. Thereabouts 12 to 1,400 people. So they do have a good facility there. The next thing, so for summertime, there's lots of activities for the kids too. Baseball and soccer. So pretty much every town has a baseball diamond, or 2 or 3 or 4. So Collingwood has a good one, and Wasaga Beach, the Klondike Sports Park. That's both good for baseball and soccer. So, and then Stayner has a 2 baseball diamonds. One's kind of downtown, and then one's over by the arena. Actually, one's by the curling club, and one's by the arena. So that's in Stayner, and and New Lowell has one as well, and so does Feversham, and all these different communities do have baseball for the most part, mostly baseball, but also soccer as well. So, and then this one here, I wanted to just bring this up again, is the Klondike Sports Park. They have quite a few soccer pitches and baseball diamonds there as well, but they also have great playground for kids as well. So there's so much to do. Never worry about your kids being bored. There's lots and lots to do, and that's just some of the things. There are other activities. If your kids are into arts and stuff like that, like there's dance studios, there's paint studios and stuff like that you can take your kids to. The list just goes on and on. But then, because I'm in real estate, of course I have to put a little plug in here for real estate. So I'm just going to pop you over here, because there are lots of homes that are really suitable for families. They're not just tiny homes; they're good sized homes, and in all different price ranges. So we really got the very beginnings here. So this one's listed for $799, and for a good decent family home, you're starting at $800,000 even in this area. But this one here listed, this one's in Collingwood, 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom home, about 1,600 square feet, really nice little home. But what I like about this one, and I have a little thing that I like about each property I'm going to show you today. Not too many, but each one has a little something I like to show you. So with this one here, all one level, so that's great. Keep your eye on the kids, but it is just a very, very short walk to Sunset Point, what I was telling you about a few minutes ago. Absolute fantastic place to walk with the kids, and the sunsets are phenomenal. They're just absolutely wonderful. And if you're into storm watching, you can watch the storms come in, blowing in off the bay. It's absolutely terrific. So, and the next one I want to bring you to, this one here, I really, really like this one. This one here, if you have kids, you can almost just not even bother leaving home. Look at this. It's got its own tennis court and in-ground swimming pool. And it's got a nice big house. It is absolutely fantastic. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom home. And that one is right in town. That is fantastic. It's on Lockhart. It's in the Lockhart community, and it's on Krista Court. Fantastic spot. It's close to the hospital. It's close to schools, close to 2 high schools and some public schools and French immersion schools. It's a terrific spot and a terrific house. The next one I want to show you here, this one here, so if you don't want to be in town but you want to have a little bit of space, this one here is about an acre property, but it's a 4-bedroom house and 3-bathroom. So if you want a little bit of peace and quiet, still a big house for everybody to come. The next one I want to show you, This one here, this one's a nice big house. I think this one's 6,500 square feet, I think it said. Somewhere in there when I was reading. Anyways, yeah, that one's about 6,500 square feet. Look at that. That's just absolutely fantastic. It's on 2.2 acres. So, and it's outside of town. It's just outside of the town of Meaford, which Meaford is another fantastic community. They have playgrounds and they have a really nice harbor. They, if you like walking around boats and if you just like being on the water, it's just fantastic. They have a really nice harbor to walk down around, and you can watch the sunsets and sunrises and all that good stuff. Take the kids down there for a walk. So it is a great spot. Then we have this one here. This is Third Line A. What I really like about this one, so if living in town isn't what you want for you and your kids, this one here, my son really likes this because he likes dirt bikes. So this one's on 50 acres and it's part bush and part field, but it is fantastic. It's 8 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. Now, if you can't fit the whole family in that house, then you got a really big family. So what I like about this one too is this. They've got it's a 40 by 60. Sorry, no, it's not. It's a here. Let me pull this up. Let me be correct. Correction. It's 60 by 120 building, and it is super. So, and part of it is all heated in that. They got a 3-bay here. I don't know if you've ever heard of Dude Perfect, but my son and I have always thought it'd be really cool to have a big building like that and do some of the really neat stuff that they do. If you've never ever heard of Dude Perfect, check them out. They're on YouTube and are fantastic. They do some really crazy stuff. So that building has got endless possibilities. Whether you use it for the kids for indoor activities or whether you use it for a shop, that's entirely up to you. But it is a great spot. 50 acres. The kids can get out and just enjoy the outdoor and nature and stuff like that. So that is just one of the few that I've shown you today that I really like. So if you're thinking about moving to this area, by all means, give me a call, and I'll get you hooked into all the activities that you might be able to get into with your kids. And otherwise, if you just want to move out to the country and just kind of hang out in the country and grow a garden and build things in the bush with the kids, or do whatever, or get a dirt bike, 4-wheeler, snowmobile, it's endless. It's absolutely endless. I haven't even gotten into the stuff like camping and canoeing and kayaking and some of the rivers and all that to show your kids. It is absolutely fantastic. So anyways, by all means, give me a shout. I am Joseph Talbot, and I'm here to help you in the Collingwood, Wasaga Beach, Clearview, Stayner, Creemore area. So, and everywhere in between. So I'm here for you. When you're ready, by all means, give me a shout. I'm glad to help you. Until next time, take care and have yourself a fantastic day.